Oh, hello there. I'm Thomas the Gun Kennedy, and this is the Boardroom Footy Show.
She says she likes my watch, but she wants Steve's AP, and she stay up all hours watching QVC. She said she loves my songs, she bought my MP3, and so I put her number in my bold BB. I got a black BM, she got a white TT. She
He's got the baby arm swinging too, that little post-try celebration.
Bullshit pickup for Team Stark, Josh Dugan, made his comeback in a game where Dragons hope to end their 3-game losing streak against the inconsistent Eels.
Fantastic round of games.
Oh, those matches, had me on the edge of the seat. He did enough to beat me though, obviously.
Easy enough to do, eh? Oh, hi there. We're just paying our respects to the Women in Leagues Week.
Look at the tits on this one.
Fantastic. What a woman. Ready? And welcome to the final segment of the show, which is good fun.
So, Skrillex?
Let's do it.
On the show today.
First coming up is Stars of the Week. Game 3 of this round was a starry night in the sky and on the field as the Dragons took on the Panthers. It was the Panthers who prevailed 19-0.
What do we get next?
Coming up next is Statsman. Statsman! And let's welcome our resident Statsman, Chriso.
Thanks, Cam. Well, boys, let's have a look at the numbers for round 11. But just to rub salt in the wound, Stark's best player was Dugan. So congratulations there, mate. Hope you fucking die. He got a 73. And the 9th injury for the 3Ds, Fulton, he was out after the first few minutes with 4 points. So you can thank him for that win.
Yes, I will. I'll send him a gift basket.
Awesome. All right, we had some people come into the studio this week.
Yeah, we certainly did. One of our guests was Nemesis coach and resident NRL super coach, Praj.
Welcome to the show, Praj.
Good to be here.
Greg Inglis, he was your 2nd round pick. Is he living up to your expectations?
Definitely.
Are you worried about the games he'll miss for Origin?
Not much. I have a good bench.
Who would you replace Inglis with for captain?
Sean Johnson.
You saw Hangover 3 the other day. What did you think?
Oh, shitty movie. Horrible.
What's your favourite brand of cigarette?
Horizons.
Late ass nights come from long days, doing all the right things in the wrong ways, doing all the wrong shit for the right reasons, sprinkling midnight game, call it night seasoning. Haters get salty, give them cholesterol, Trill OG, mop up the floor with the best of y'all, then dry that bitch off.
The first matchup has Team Nemesis going up against Team Stark. Nemesis had a solid win against Too Big Too Strong, while my Team Stark struggled and just got up over the 3Bs.
Yeah, just got it. How many players have you got out for the bye?
6.
6. It's big.
I think Nemesis had 7.
Shit.
Like birds of the air, some might say a coach's fortunes in the league are up in the air. Today, we decide the 8th pick
to decide who gets the 7th pick, we have a simple game representing a simple concept. To be a Supercoach champion, you need balls.
So Ray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'ma kill you. Lyrics coming at you with supersonic speed. You assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made it wrong. So that anything you say is shaking off of me and it'll glue to you and devastating more than ever demonstrating how to get.
7th pick is yours truly, TK. Being in the Supercoach League is like being in a gladiator pit. It comes down to the last man standing. Yeah, top number 1 draft pick is often like nailing that perfect shot for the hole.
Do you think that I could get some chicky? Maybe get a little finger sticky. You my electrical lip bone flavor. I got to do you till the next song says ya. And can I get a little zip? Looky. Maybe just a little looky. Hey, what you say? It doesn't matter anyway. You won't do another cause you getting with me.
It's been 7 long years. 7 long years of waiting. The time has come. Babies have been born. Degrees have been completed. And New South Wales still hasn't won an Origin series. But come Wednesday night, things will change. A dawning of a new age. A blue age. New South Wales!
It's that time of year again. As Commissioner, I'd like to personally welcome everyone to Supercoach 2014. Team names are in, still changeable if you want, but the team names I've seen so far, why would you want to really? A bit of buzz already. There's a new index score system that people have been talking about. Bit of coach heat, yeah, a bit of shit talk. Can't wait to get into it. There's a lot of pressure this year because we're veterans now. You know, the rookie excuses won't fly anymore. Any shit performances, you know, you will be accountable for all your mistakes this year, so pressure is on. So, yep.
Bring your A game, guys.
A game.
In particular.
Yep. A game or the index will show.
That's what I'm bringing.
Place straight in your eyes. Flying tries. Straight in your eyes. Score so high. Straight in your eyes. Old time guys. Straight in your eyes. Straight in your eyes.
It's not the top echelon anymore.
No. And Praj had a sneaky pickup with Tedesco.
Yeah, big scorer.
How do you feel about Tedesco?
Over 100. I think the Tigers are a bit, hit and miss, so it's going to be hard with Tedesco. He'll get you 100 points, but might, get you 20 the next week.
I've got a lot of faith in the Tigers. Surprise, and I think Tedesco might be the best pickup of the first half of the season.
Big pick. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that, coaches.
It was a low-scoring game, this one too.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Oh, Reynolds underperformed for me as a captain. But my back line went relatively well. The Morris boys chiming in with 60 points each.
Brothers Morris.
Yes. And then in the back row, I think Tony Williams on Monday night kind of just pushed me past Harry. Which in the end, 2 close victories for the first 2 rounds.
Not much happening in Harry's team this week. Still a lot of injuries to him too, a lot of outs.
Yeah.
Thurston did alright.
Yeah, so Thurston's keeping him alive, really.
And I'd just like to mention Hodkinson. You dropped him and he scored 136 points.
Enjoy him, Casey. Hopefully he breaks a leg and dies. So, cool.
Alright. And so the last game.
In this week's Goon Sack Bowl, it's Scoregasms up against the Chappies. This week's new rule, strong but soulmate.
This week's Cocktail Classic features Angry Men and Kings. This week's Champagne Battle features Nimbin Clouds
and Childish Snow.
Coach.
Hello and welcome to a new segment of the Footy Show called TK's Talks. Today I'm going to discuss with the Boardroom members a few issues that have troubled me over the couple of weeks of the league. The first that I would like to discuss is the shoulder charge issue in rugby league, which is starting to become a very frustrating issue for me personally as a coach, but I think it's also detrimental to the game. Today we pulled for you up on the teleprompters a couple of the shoulder charges, and I'll just get them to be played now. So the first one we're showing here is Sonny Bills against George Burgess. And you can see here, relatively innocuous tackle, good hit, good solid hit, good rugby league hit. Now, I'll show you the replay here. You can see Sonny Bills, is even shoulder contact yet? Yeah. No contact really with the head, so to speak, more arm-to-arm contact, but the arm does eventually wrap around. It wasn't fully deliberately a shoulder charge. Now for me, that is not a 3-week ban. It should be a 1-week ban, should be maybe some points, no deductions. They come up when I feel that there's a few issues that I really need to talk about and I need to educate you on. And I'll just put a final plug in for Friday Night Football this week. Welcome to another edition of the Boardroom Footy Show, where I'm TK, the Sizzle, and here's Chris, the Steak.
Hey, super coaches. Let's get straight into it, eh? Too bad. The only really strong point for Harry's team there was semi-trailer Adrada. Great. On to the next game. We had Childish Snow playing the current league champions, Too Big Too Strong.
Third straight loss for myself. I'm having a bit of a down in the doldrums, so to speak, in the coaching stakes at the moment.
It was a 60-point loss. It wasn't too bad.
I'm still losing though.
So what happened? Farah did well, 206 for me as Cappy. But basically, I got seduced by Fisiahi. But he fucked me, and then he left me on the side of the road, bleeding, with a prolapsed rectum.
As for Matai, that 94 is so seduction worthy, which will be coming up in our next segment. He is more than likely to come back next week and get a 20, isn't he? Really?
That's true. And speaking of players coming back, Josh Dugan came back for the last King. Disappointing 27 points. Yeah. So what do you think?
Safe to say that he's probably going to take a couple of weeks, kind of like Carney, I think, as well. That was for the Sharks. So possibly not until maybe, unless he gets picked for Origin, around Origin time, he might be a real good player to have because he would just be running amok with all the Origin players not playing.
Alright, so that's the wrap up.
Yes, thanks for joining in.
Of Ireland, is there any chance you could bring your rugby team over here to play against our Irish team?
Well, you see, South Sydney Rabbitohs play rugby league, which is more of a hybrid version of the game.
I know, so, just as a kind of a test match, just to get the two loves together.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a different sport. Rugby union is a 15-man sport. Rugby league is a 13-man sport.
So there won't be
totally different rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
thanks for bringing it up.
I just thought I'd point it out.
Right.
Well, you said you were in the UK. You were actually, Ireland isn't part of the UK. You said you'd love to come to the UK.
Okay.
So.
And then I added or this area of the world.
Okay, we're here to talk about the movie.
Good evening, coaches, and welcome to TK's Talks. Tonight, we're talking seduction. There are many forms of seduction. Here are some now. Hey, girl. Feel this jacket. You know what it's made of? What? Boyfriend material.
Hey, girl. Are you an angel? Because I have an erection.
Hey, girl. Do you have pet insurance? I'm going to crush your pussy. For Supercoach, there are 3 types of seduction. Try-scoring seduction, meters seduction, and tackle seduction. And in seduction, the next morning you wake up and realise that you've been fucked. So with forward seduction, they do a lot of tackles, they do a few hit-ups, offloads, they do the grunt work. So 1 week they'll be getting 70 points, 65 points. You're like, brilliant, I'm going to get that guy off the waiver. What happens the next week? He gets 30, 25, 20. You're like, what the fuck is this? I have literally gone to bed with a 9 and woken up with a fucking 2. And it's bullshit, because I've been seduced. As you wake up and you've been fucked.
Seduction, seduce, ain't nobody who's as good at what I do.
This week's Scoop Bowl is 13 Angry Men versus Childish Snow.
This week's beer brawl is the Nimbin Clouds and the multiple scoregasms.
This week's Cocktail Classic is So Amazing versus the Champions. This week's Champagne Royale is Too Big Too Strong and Last King GC. edition of the Boardroom Footy Show.
My theory, personally, I think Praj has gone the way of the dinosaurs. And he's discovered how to suck his own cock. It'll soon be extinct.
Definitely.
And of course, Sutton, 113.
Yeah, massive.
And, you know, one of your ex.
Yeah, an ex-star player.
Alright, so that's the wrap up.
Yeah, this week.
Alright.
Dylan! You son of a bitch!